All right, hey, I got exciting news. Well, it's exciting for me. It might not be exciting for you. So let's give you a little background to catch up here. I've been working with a girl on basketball, her basketball game, for the last 4 years. She's a student at the school that I teach at, and we've been working hard together, spending a lot of hours in the gym together. And it turns out her uncle has a commercial pilot's license. Kind of neat, right? Okay, that helps out. He doesn't fly commercially, but he has a commercial pilot's license and he has access to a plane at our local airport. Awesome. His name is Aaron. So I'm on the way home from school yesterday and I get a phone call and it's Aaron. And he says, hey, I'm going to head out to the airport and do some takeoffs and landings. You want to join? It's like, yeah, absolutely. I want to go, right? So I met him out at the airport. The twin engine, what was it? A Piper Seneca? Does that sound about right? I don't know. 1970 something. But he took me through all the pre-flight inspections and checks and everything, and we got up in the air, and he said, okay, go ahead and take over. I'm like, all right, fantastic, great. Now, he was dealing with the trim and all that kind of stuff and the throttle. Take over basically means I got to steer the plane with the yoke, right? Okay, so I flew straight, basing everything on the horizon for 5 miles, and that was great. That was fun. And then he says, okay, close your eyes. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. So I closed my eyes, and the entire time he's like, how do you feel? I'm like, oh, it feels fine. You know, you feel a little bit of a dip, whatever. I didn't really feel much. Thought I was doing pretty good. A minute and a half in, he says, okay, open your eyes. And I opened my eyes, and we got a pretty good pitch down and a pretty good roll to the right. And I lost about 1,700 feet of elevation or altitude, whatever you want to call it. So not as good as I thought, but holy cow, was it fun. It was great. It was fantastic. And then we landed 3 times. And each time that we landed, he let me take the yoke a little bit more and really steer it into landing. Now, he dealt with the flaps. He raised the flaps and dealt with the throttle and was obviously in control. But it was really energizing, I guess, to be able to, now I know I didn't land the plane, but really play a role in it. And I know for everybody who's got hundreds of hours of experience, you're probably like, okay, this guy's whatever. This is common. No, this is all brand new. This is like really exciting, right? And the one thing that I didn't know that was kind of neat, it wasn't kind of neat, it was super cool, I'm going to be honest with you, is how he could turn the landing lights on the runway from the airplane. I didn't know that you could do that. That was kind of cool, right? So overall, the experience, I'm not going to deem it as overwhelming because overwhelming has a negative connotation to it. But there was a lot to take in, obviously. Sure, I watched a ton of YouTube videos. I did a ton of research. And I have my little flight simulators on my phone. Okay, you get in the cockpit and you're doing the real deal. I was familiar with a lot of stuff, but actually putting it into play is definitely different, which is, okay, whatever. It's exciting. It's fun, man. I got the bug. I'm hooked, which now brings up the question, which I've been asking myself for the past month or so, is do I want to buy my own plane or should I go about renting a plane? Now, there's a whole bunch of back and forth have been going on in my mind. And, well, first, the wife's got to be okay with it. We'll see how that turns out. But I really strongly want to buy my own plane because if I want to learn how to fly a plane, I want to learn how to fly my plane. I want to learn how to fly a plane that I am going to be flying. One thing that Aaron said is he's flown 6 different planes, and he says the aeronautics are different in every single plane. He said it's like going from an HP laptop to a Mac computer. He said, and you got to learn how to fly each plane. So if I have my own plane, I don't know if I'd be able to train in my own plane. I don't know how that works, but that would be a step up. That would be awesome. That's a long road until we're there, but man, just that first test flight, I guess we'll call it, I got the bug. I also got a little motion sick. I got a little green around the gills, if that's what you want to call it, all this up and down and sideways and all this kind of stuff. I didn't show Aaron my lunch or anything like that, so glass half full, I had that going for me. But man, I got the bug. I got the itch. I want to go up again today. Obviously, probably not going to be able to, but I'm excited to get off the ground. I'm really excited to get this thing going. Take care, everybody.